Hey, I'm Ace, and I have a rather strange yet true story to share with you. It's all about how a wild 20-something-year-old coconut-drinking surfer dude, kind of like this guy right here, helped me discover the ultimate shortcut to rapid success online. A shortcut that allowed me to break free from my pain-in-the-butt 9-to-5 job and create the lifestyle and freedom of my wildest dreams. A shortcut that I'm going to reveal to you in just a minute. And a shortcut that was also the pivotal catalyst responsible for providing hundreds of ordinary people with a real internet business, netting them anywhere from a few $100s per month all the way up to our highest earning students who routinely rake in $5,000 per month or more like clockwork. I know, kind of weird, right? Actually, thanks to my odd experience, by the time you finish watching this video, you're going to discover exactly how you too can leverage the very same method. Really, think about it for a minute. What if I could show you the fastest way to build your own highly profitable online business? What if I could show you how to leave your annoying job, the one that you probably hate? What if I could show you how to leave behind your credit card debt, the stress, and the fight for survival? What if you could leave all of that behind and actually start living a whole different life? What if I could show you how to build a lifestyle of total freedom and total abundance, where you can do what you want with whom you want when you want to? How would that feel? On the other hand, what if this is just a load of BS? What if this isn't even true? And this is just another one of those get-rich-quick schemes where someone is just trying to sell you some lame product that you don't actually need. For the next few minutes, I'm going to respect you enough to give you the benefit of the doubt that you have enough intelligence and decision-making skills to read between the lines. You can tell when someone is feeding you a line of you-know-what or when they're being sincere with you. In this short yet powerful video, you'll discover the exact method I used to go from $55,000 of debt, struggling miserably just to make ends meet, to raking in over $42,000 in commissions in near record time. And how I then went on to fire my pain-in-the-butt boss, quit my boring job, as in just over broke, and create a lifestyle of total freedom and total abundance. So tune in here, eliminate all distractions, and pay close attention for just the next few minutes. Get off of that Facebook, turn off the cat videos on YouTube, close down your Instagram, and silence your cell phone for just a moment, and really give me your full attention. I took out every sentence out of the presentation that wasn't relevant to keep the length as short as possible. I'm going to give you something new, brand new, because it wasn't that long ago where I was where you might be right now. In fact, coming out of college, I was in a situation that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. I was living with my parents while being a single mom, working 2 jobs, and trying to finish college at night. I couldn't spend any time with my newborn baby boy because I was working so much that I only had a few minutes with him each morning. The hardest part for me was that sad look on his face when I looked up after starting my car. He would be in the window shouting for me not to leave. My heart was broken, and I felt so bad for my child, but I had to do what I had to do as a single mom. I even tried taking him one day with me to work, but he was too distracting, and I was told to never bring him to work ever again. That was it. When I decided to focus on building a side income from home, I tried to make money by joining a network marketing company. I had big dreams of becoming wealthy and living a life of freedom. But in my ignorance, I was following a broken business model and taking advice from people who were actually broke themselves. After 3 years of working 70-hour weeks and spending more money than I was making, I winded up buried $55,000 in debt. My family was beginning to pressure me to get a job or pursue my master's degree by going to yet another college. I didn't want to do that though, as I knew the corporate American system was broken and I didn't want to go further into debt. Then one night, a friend of mine introduced me on a Skype call to an already successful internet marketer named Guzman. And yep, you guessed it, we became good friends, business partners, and then we ended up falling in love. But just when you think it's gonna get better, it actually gets much worse. Have you ever had a little glimmer of hope only to have it just snatched and torn away from you? That's where I was. Rich lost his entire income overnight after the company he was promoting got unexpectedly shut down by the government. And while my parents tried to be supportive, they weren't in a good enough financial situation to allow Rich to live with us without paying the rent. I wasn't bound to let my parents control my life any longer and stood up to my father and told him that Rich and I were a team. All this led to us being told to leave and being forced to move out on the streets. It was one of the scariest and hardest moments in my entire life. There I was, homeless and broke, with my 5-year-old son with zero prospects of being able to dig myself out of the hole that I found myself in. At the low of the low, my family ended up homeless, and I had to beg the owner of the Motel 6 to take my last $200 and let us stay there for just a few days. There I was, a mother of a 5-year-old son with no future, living in a Motel 6? I felt like a complete loser, not being able to feed my family and provide for my loved ones. Now maybe you can relate to this and how I was feeling because you're going through some tough times yourself right now. I promise that as long as you don't give up hope and as long as you keep watching this video until the very end, there's always an opportunity through the other side. As long as you're smart enough to take action and seize it. Actually, that's when I stumbled upon my first stroke of luck. Sometimes a little bit of luck is all you need. Out of the blue, I got an email inviting me to attend a webinar with an underground internet millionaire, the same guy who would go on to become my millionaire mentor. He was introduced as Misha, and to be honest, he kind of caught me off guard. I was expecting some professional business guy with years of experience. But there was Misha, a 25-year-old surfer dude who lived on the beach in Maui, Hawaii. The same guy I told you about earlier in this video. He shared with me the story of how he went from completely broke, unable to afford his $480 rent, to running $1 million business in less than 2 years flat. He also shared how he could teach me his top secret formula. I was skeptical at the time, as my self-confidence was at an all-time low, but I decided to look in the mirror and ask myself one big question. What if I could do this too? So I got started that night and gave it everything I had. I got signed up that night and dove into the training. I took massive action on what I was taught, and from that point forward, never looked back. In record time, we made just over $12,000. That money was like a life raft for me and my family. Not only did it save us financially, it boosted my levels of self-confidence and belief. I worked every day diligently and kept going, and my income kept growing. Not long after that, we made $42,890. We had cleared all our debts and said goodbye to our stress and the daily fight for survival. We started to really enjoy a life of freedom and wealth, having the time available to spend with my son Angel. Without any more worries, my life is now full of fun family days to the aquarium, adventures at the circus, and good old-fashioned beach fun. Without any money worries, this once stressed out mom and her son are having a blast together, traveling and loving life. Now, in just a few short months from starting out broke, I had built my first 6-figure business from scratch. I put in 2 weeks notice 1 week after my 36th birthday, and I fired my pain-in-the-ass boss at Staples. No more 9 to 5 and no more living my life on someone else's schedule. As long as I have a Wi-Fi connection, the internet, and my laptop, honey, I can work anywhere I want in the world. Pretty cool, don't you think? Now, to be clear, legally, I can't guarantee you any level of result. Your results will come down to how well you're willing to follow instructions and how closely you're able to follow the system. Your results will come down to the action steps that you take. If you don't do anything, well, you won't see any results. And while I know it should seem obvious, well, sometimes people forget it. My results aren't even remotely average, and for that matter, I'm not average either. But considering that you're here watching this video and listening to my voice, I know you're ready for a change and ready to have control over your destiny. Am I right? I thought so. Since that day when I got started, my life has totally changed. We traveled to Maui, Hawaii multiple times to meet Misha in person and to enjoy the beautiful golden beaches of one of the most beautiful locations in the world. I've even got to speak on stage in front of hundreds of like-minded entrepreneurs, sharing my story, teaching them my strategies, and inspiring them to use them to create unlimited freedom. Now look, to level with you, the truth is that these kind of results usually don't happen fast. And really, think about it. What if I could show you how to create your breakthrough online and work from the beaches of your dream destination? What if I could show you the fastest path to real profits online? Something that's actually real, unlike all those other pyramid schemes and scams the usual fake gurus are peddling. You know, the supposed gurus with their flashy cars, their huge mansions, their fleet of girls, and their big 50-foot yacht. If you don't know it already, pay attention, as I'm about to tell you one of the most tightly guarded secrets that drives the entire industry, and a secret that might end up getting me in trouble for sharing it. All those supposed gurus, they're all fake. Scam artists, charlatans, perpetuating confusion and overwhelm, wanting nothing more than to take your money and then run for the hills. If you're not successful yet, it's not your fault. It's these scam artist gurus never giving you the full picture of what you actually need to succeed. I know how painful it can be, as I've been played by them all too often, and it totally sucks. It's not your fault. But unlike those losers, what if I could show you something that's actually real? Something that actually works if you work it. As of today, we currently have over 50,000 students and dozens of student success stories from people all over the world, many of whom had zero prior experience and many of them who aren't even good with computers. So I'm asking you, what if you can do it too? Yes, I'm speaking to you. Listen, you're obviously on this website because you're looking for a different way. But wishing, hoping, and dreaming isn't going to get you anywhere. Clicking around on 20 different websites, come on. YouTube, Facebook, Google isn't going to get you anywhere. Are you ready to ask yourself, what if? Are you willing to commit yourself to working smarter than ever before? To following our instructions and as a result reap the rewards? If the answer is yes, then I can help you. We're on a mission to take at least another 100 people to go from rags to riches online in the next 12 months, no matter what their experience is. Actually, we prefer students that are brand new anyway, especially when getting started and who have zero sales or technical experience, as they're the best students and they are the ones that follow our instructions and they aren't tainted by the worthless gurus. Actually, many of our students have zero previous experience before getting started with us. So I know for a fact we can help you too. And the best part? I'll show you how to do it all working in your spare time from the comfort of your very own home. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what our members have to say about the program. Meet Rebecca. When we first met Rebecca, she was on food stamps, barely able to put food on the table for her 2 kids. She tried internet marketing on her own for a while, but didn't have any success. During that time, she didn't make anything. Instead, she lost whatever little savings she had. When we first met her, she was at the end of the line. She was out of hope and seemingly out of options. That's when she stumbled upon a video just like this one. She had her doubts and was skeptical, but she had nothing to lose. So she took action and put our method to use. Last week, she sent me this video.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Rebecca Ambrosi, and I wanted to hop on here really quickly to give a shout out to the Super Affiliate Network and Misha Wilson. I joined the Super Affiliate Network on February 20th, 2017. So today is May 1st, so that's just over 2 months ago now. And in my first 16 days, was able to generate over $2,500 in sales or in commission and qualified to have my car payment made completely for me. And that's been a huge blessing for me. I am a single mom to 3 small boys. I work outside the home as many hours as I can, and even with all of that and trying unsuccessfully to build things online for the last year or so, we've been on the federal poverty line and relying on food stamps, quite honestly, just so I can feed my children each day. And so joining the Super Affiliate Network and generating as many sales as I did, as easily and quickly as I did, and then finding out that I had qualified for them to make my car payment on my behalf has been a giant blessing that I can't even fully describe, because I've spent years just barely scraping by with like 25 cents left in my bank account after, all my bills had been paid. And to not have a car payment for a month is just massive, like beyond massive. And now 2 months in, my commissions have tallied up to well over 5K and just growing, quickly growing. And so it's been huge. And so thank you, Super Affiliate Network. Thank you, Misha, for this awesome opportunity. Thank you for making my car payment for me and for taking that stress off my plate and just changing my life, my children's lives. It's huge for us, and I can't express my gratitude properly enough. So thank you, and have a great day.
Wow, right? From being on food stamps to having big $1,000 days, pretty inspiring, don't you think? Now let me introduce you to Alice. Alice was a complete and total newbie online, and she hates anything tech related. She was skeptical at first, but she took a leap of faith, and look at what happened to her since then.
Hi, I'm Alice, and I just wanted to shoot a quick testimonial for Misha Wilson and the Super Affiliate Network. I joined just over a month ago, and I've had incredible results already. But before that, I was in online marketing for about a year, and I was really struggling. I had a lot of overwhelm and a real lack of direction with my marketing. I tried various forms of paid marketing and lost a lot of money, got into debt. But when I found the Super Affiliate Network, I immediately started getting results. I've just made over $5,000 in my first month. Thanks, Misha.
It's absolutely insane. This unique and powerful method works for complete and total internet newbies, people with zero sales experience, and even people who have zero technical skills. This method is the same unique, confidential, and powerful process I use, and it's the online revolution that took me from rock bottom to the top of the world. And while, again, their results aren't typical and results will always vary, those case studies should inspire you to see what's really possible. All these students have one thing in common. They all went through a super simple step-by-step training course called the Super Affiliate Profit Boosting Bootcamp. The only program in the world today that gives the average Joe a real chance to succeed. It works even if you're a complete beginner when it comes to computers and the internet. You've never been in a home-based business or made money online before, you're really busy and you can only spare a few hours per day, and even if you have zero sales experience. Actually, just look carefully at these results. These members I'm about to show you have never had success online before until now. Like Billy Montez, who had his biggest month in earning just over $5,000. Tim Verdal, who earned over $2,000. Or even Wes Fry, who has been crushing it with earnings over $4,000. And there's even more people having success like Karen Richardson and many more. I could go on for hours. We literally have countless members making money online through going through this simple step-by-step training program. Pretty cool, don't you think? But at this point, I know what you're probably wondering. How is this different from other money-making programs out there? How is this different than all the other scams out there being peddled by the fake gurus in their fake cars? Well, it's primarily because we've solved the 3 biggest problems that cause online entrepreneurs to fail. Problem number 1, having to build everything yourself. Most people fail because they don't have the capital or skills to build an online business. With the powerful strategy that we'll teach you, it's all plug and play from day one. You'll have everything done for you. You'll also have a complete A to Z marketing and sales system, high demand, high value market leading products, done for you customer support and fulfillment, done for you marketing websites and sales funnels, done for you sales webinars, and all the tech stuff will be completely done for you. It's all completely done for you, so you can just focus on the activities that rake in the cash. Problem number 2, overwhelm and confusion. Have you ever purchased a product or training course and just been completely overwhelmed by the amount of things you're supposed to learn? Endless webinars, videos, and PDFs that make you feel like you're running and drinking from a fire hydrant? With the Profit Boosting Bootcamp every day, starting immediately, you'll be drip-fed 1 to 2 training sessions in bite-sized pieces. Each of your daily training sessions comes with specific action steps, so you're never overwhelmed or confused on what to focus on, when or in which order. You simply complete your action steps for that day and experience success like you've never had before. Whether you are brand new to online marketing, have an existing business, or just want to increase your skills, the training provided will help you hit your goals fast. Problem number 3, lack of support. Even with the internet's #1 rated success program, it's essential to have someone who will keep you on track. So with this unique and powerful program, you'll have a personal success advisor to reach out to whenever you need them. They'll be there to keep you out of overwhelm and on the fast track to big profits and success. We'll give you the full training, the most powerful money-making method on the internet, and a powerful personal success advisor to hold your hand every step of the way. You're going to discover the exact same step-by-step blueprint that took us from $55,000 in debt, stuck, frustrated, and overwhelmed, to building our very own extremely profitable online business from home, giving us the freedom and lifestyle of our wildest dreams. So, If you're looking for the fastest path to having your own highly lucrative internet income, working from the comfort of your very own home, then the Profit Boosting Bootcamp isn't just one answer for you, it's the only answer for you. Picture this, just a few weeks from now, you wake up in the morning to see that overnight while you were sleeping, you just made a $1,000 commission. So, instead of waking up far too early to a blaring alarm clock with that horrible feeling because you know you're forced to go to a job that you actually hate, you start your day feeling wonderfully rested and refreshed, knowing that this day will be a good day because you no longer have to go to some pain-in-the-ass job. You have a new life filled with prosperity and freedom where you can live life however you want. You never have to stress about money, as you know that at the end of the month, the bills will be covered. Without money worries, your relationships with your partner and your loved ones go to a whole new level. Your health, sleep, and stress levels will have you feeling like you are the happiest person on earth because you'll be well on your way to living the lifestyle of your dreams. Now, you may believe that a method that can give you all of that and more will cost a lot of money. With the Personal Success Advisor, access to our training, and a method that can help you escape your money worries forever, we could easily charge $1,000 for access. But today, we're not going to charge you $1,000. We're not going to charge you $500. We're not going to charge you $250. See, we want to change more people's lives than ever before, which means we have to make this more affordable than ever before. For that reason, your membership fee to get instant access to this life-changing platform is only $7. And that's the regular price that people pay every single day. But considering you're still here watching this video and listening to my voice, that makes you part of the upper 1% of people. That's right, most people aren't even serious enough to watch a short video that could potentially change their life forever. Crazy, I know. So, considering you're part of the upper 1% most dedicated individuals, I'm going to hook you up with a deal that you simply can't refuse. If you take action right now before that timer runs out, I'm going to give you access right now today, 100% risk-free for only $7. You get the entire platform, all the training, the one-on-one help, and immediate access to the community for only $7. And in return, you get something you can't put a price tag on. Complete freedom and a complete financial security that'll make all your stress and anxiety fade off into the distance. But in case you're skeptical, I get it. There's plenty of BS out there designed to do nothing but take your money and leave you with nothing. So here's my 30-day better than money back guarantee, so you know we're the real deal. Take action and get started now. Get in contact with your advisor and go through our entire training system and test the system for a full 30 days, 100% risk-free. Take all the action steps that we recommend to take in the simple to follow step-by-step training modules. And if you don't absolutely love the experience, we'll refund your money and let you keep 100% free access to the system and training. That's right. Go through our entire training system, test the system and strategies for a full 30 days, and if you're not 100% happy with your investment, or if you feel like in any way we wasted your time, we'll refund your investment and let you keep your training and system 100% free of charge. However, if you're like most of our members, I know that you're going to love the success and freedom that you'll experience with us. So here's what's going to happen next. You're going to get started today and have immediate access to the first training module. Literally, within the next hour, you're going to be completely blown away. Within 24 hours, you'll be on the phone with one of our success advisors. And from there, your advisor is going to work with you step by step, showing you how to make your first sales potentially within just the next few weeks. So, click the button below and take advantage of our 100% risk-free membership for just $1 while it's still up. Because if you come back after today, you may have to pay the full $37 to join us, like thousands of other people around the world are doing right now to get started. Of course, you could choose to continue down the path you're on right now and spend the rest of your life working 40 or 50 hours a week like a highly paid slave, building someone else's dream instead of your own. Statistics show there's a 98% chance that by the time you're 65, you'll be either dead or dead broke, just like this old lady having to spend her golden years working at McDonald's. And that's not what I want for you, or anyone for that matter, but facts are facts. So click the button below and dive right in, knowing that we're going to walk you by the hand through the entire process. You'll be taking your first real steps to living the lifestyle of your wildest dreams. In closing, I want to remind you of something. I can't guarantee you that you're going to have the same exact results as us or anyone else using this training system because, well, I don't even know you yet. The truth is that most people don't produce the kind of results I do, as well as they don't ever actually do anything. Your level of success with this training, like anything in life, is completely based on the effort you put into it. Some people will start making money very quickly, and there are some people who will join but will quit on themselves before they even get started. Only you can decide which individual you want to be. One thing you'll find about me, Misha, and our entire organization, we're all about transparency. So, you can even check out our complete earnings disclaimer at www.avearnings.com anytime you want. But listen, if you choose to take this seriously and commit to the following system, you'll find that you can start making money in your own online business faster and easier than you ever dreamt possible. But the next step is up to you. Are you going to stay at your job and be miserable every day, hoping that maybe your boss gives you a raise soon? Or are you going to take charge of your life now by making the decision to say yes to living a life of unlimited freedom? This is either goodbye forever, or you'll click the button below now so that we can activate your account right now. Your future is now in your hands. Go ahead and take charge by clicking the button below right now, and I'll see you on the inside.